greetings from the stable of DKT Nigeria, one of the largest and private providers of contraceptives and child spacing methods, as well as reproductive health products in the country. Basically, what we do on this show, we try to enlighten members of the public, women, adults, youth, the family as a whole. We encourage them to embrace healthy and smart choices when it comes to reproductive health services. And I'm Olasunbo Modupe. For the past 12 weeks thereabouts, we've been treating different topics relating to reproductive health, child spacing method, modern contraceptives, and today we are doing something different. We are entertaining questions. We're entertaining feedback from DKT's toll-free short code. That's the 38350 short code. That is what we call it here. We call it the RHS platform. So we're looking at questions from that platform today. Please stay back, relax. The program continues shortly. All right, thanks for staying with us. It's still Contraceptive Matters with DKT Nigeria. I'm Olasunbo Modupe. Before we went on that short break, I said today we are looking at feedback from the DKT's toll-free short code. That's the RHS platform. In the past 12 weeks, we've been treating various topics relating to reproductive health, modern child spacing method, and on a daily basis, weekly basis, we receive thousands of messages on that platform, free of charge. And today we've selected about 25 questions thereabout. And I'm not alone in the studio. I have with me two guests that would assist in looking at the inquiries together. I have with me, sitting close to me, I have with me Dr. Tosin Laleye. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very
Compliments
much.
of the season.
Same to you. Good afternoon, viewers at home, and compliments of the season.
Then sitting close to Dr. Tosin Laleye is Omolara Aluko, the Media and Communications Manager with DKT Nigeria. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sumbo.
Season's greetings.
Same to you. Same to you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, before we get the show started, each time we anchor this show, we try to promote DKT's toll-free platform. because viewers at home, thousands of them, hundreds of them try to call in during the show, but we refer them to the RHS platform. So how would you describe the response rate so far, Lara?
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, for the short code platform now, is actually a way of also reaching out to people out there, reaching out to sexually active individuals, reaching out to people that have questions regarding their reproductive health. And looking at that platform has been awesome in terms of the kind of questions we get on a daily basis. I want to believe that one of the major factor, one of the major reasons why the platform has been successful is the fact that it is confidential. In terms of once you ask your question, your questions are safe. In terms of that confidentiality that so many people look for when it comes to reproductive health, they can get it. That is one. Then number two is the fact that you have a medical doctor, you have medical personnel, yes, on standby to respond to your question. So basically, you are not just sending questions to the system. You you are actually getting an interaction with a medical personnel. And also outside of that is the fact that the platform offers an interaction between the medical personnel and the person that sends the question. So basically, we don't respond back with text message. We'll call you back in order to also get more in terms of information in terms of the question you've asked, and to be able to profile the right answer.
Okay, the first question goes this way. How do I identify the suitable family planning method for me?
All right. Thank you very much. That happens to be a question a lot of people ask. And like we usually say every time on this show, before you can adopt any family planning method, you actually need to visit a family planning clinic. So at the family planning clinic, you have a discussion with a healthcare professional, a trained professional. They will take you through the various methods that are available, the hormonals, the non-hormonals. All of the methods will be discussed with you. They will also take your medical history. That is important because there are certain methods you cannot use if you have certain health conditions. For example, if you have a high blood pressure, or you have a liver disease or a heart disease, we would not really recommend the daily pill, for example, for you. So because of things like that, it is important that you visit a family planning clinic and have a discussion with a healthcare professional. They will educate you on the various methods available, and then at the end of the day, you will be left to make an informed choice. The truth is, no one chooses for you. No healthcare professional will choose a method for you. You will do the choosing yourself. So they will only advise and guide you, and then the choice is yours to make a decision from the methods available that have been identified to be safe for you.
What if your choice does not comply with your health condition?
Then they will advise you to change your mind. Of course, no one will force a method on you, but they will let you see the disadvantages. And I don't think anyone would deliberately want to jeopardize their health. If you've been told something is not good for your health, it's best to try and avoid it. And since there are a lot of methods out there, you can always find an alternative method.
Okay, so the next one now. What are the causes of irregular menstruation?
Okay, that will depend on two things now. Number one, are you on any contraception? So if you are on a contraceptive method, then we could have that. That could happen for some people. Some people is no bleed. Some people is in terms of they have heavier bleed. Some will have a lower bleed. Some will spot. But a situation whereby you are not on any form of contraception and you are having irregular menstruation, then there is a cause for concern. We need to know, you need to visit your doctor so that they can know, has it been like that since, to ascertain the reason, and for them, you know, to be able to profile what you can take, you know, to help, you know, in making it one way or the other regular.
Okay, how will I use a barrier method to prevent pregnancy and infection?
All right, thank you very much. Like we said, the barrier method, that's the condom now. It is actually the only method that can provide those two things.
The dual
It's
purpose.
a dual, yeah, it serves a dual purpose. So there's nothing special. You only need to follow the instructions written on it to put it on. Once you put it on, it is already protecting you against sexually transmitted infection, in that you and your partner, you are not the male and the female organs coming together. That's why we call this a barrier method. There's a barrier between you, so there won't be any exchange of bodily fluids. So if that person has any infection, it cannot be transmitted to you because of that barrier. So there's no exchange of bodily fluids, and of course the spermatozoa from the male will also not get into the female because of that barrier. So that's how it serves its purpose. So no special thing to do, just put it on correctly, follow appropriate steps in putting it on, and you should be fine.
All right, to the another regular one now. I think these questions have been coming up. What makes women tummy big after adopting family planning?
Okay. Let me quickly say this, that if you see a lot of women out there with big tummy and they are not on any method of contraception,
Definitely.
there is no
Could it be fibroid?
Not necessarily.
Or sign of good living?
Yeah. The truth about the matter is that most of the time, a big tummy occurs as a result of you being overweight or you being obese, depending on whatever limit. So I would say that if you are concerned about your tummy being big, rather than pin it to the family planning method, why don't you watch what you eat first? I don't know if you have any other things to say.
What you eat, because there's no correlation between the family planning you're using and your tummy getting big. We usually say that if you're on hormonal method, for within 2 years, you have an opportunity of adding at least 3 kg. And please note, the 3 kg is not in your tummy. When you are adding, we are talking about the entire body. So it means that when you are on any hormonal method, for example, there is an increase, there is a chance of you adding weight
or even
losing. So there is a likelihood. It's not that once I'm on any method, I'm going to add weight. So like the doctor said, let's watch the kind of lifestyle we live. Do you exercise at all? Or are you the type that you are always taking in junks?
Or pounded yam? And that brings me to my next question. Can these methods cause loss of weight?
Okay.
Yes. Is it possible?
Yes.
The hormonal methods, yes. Because the thing about them is, some women may have a change in weight. Some women will have no change in weight. And when we say a change in weight, it can either be an increase in weight or a decrease in weight. So you can either lose weight or gain weight. But nothing major, nothing that will throw you off course. Like she said, 3 kg.
Nothing to worry about.
Yes,
so it's not. And if you exercise well and try to eat right, you should be fine.
All right. The next question. What are some of the disadvantages of the 5-year family implants?
Okay, talking about implants now, well, we won't really say the disadvantage now. The likely changes that may occur for a woman that is on implant for 5 years. For such women, we usually say that once you start, because they are new to the system may want to fight it one way or the other, and at that period we say, oh, that woman is experiencing some side effect. So for this 5 years implant, you could have no bleed at all for some people, meaning that your monthly cycle may not come.
It doesn't mean you're pregnant.
No, it doesn't mean you are pregnant. But please remember, once you go for the implant, and it's at that point that you are not menstruating that you go for it, they are going to advise you at the clinic that within the next 7 days, if you're going to have intercourse, you need to protect yourself.
A backup plan.
Yes, a backup plan. So please, if you are the type that you did it, and within that 7 days that you've been asked to have a backup plan and you didn't have a backup plan, believe me, you can get pregnant. Yes, because we've had a woman call like that. So basically, it could be no bleed at all, meaning that you are not menstruating. For some people, they have an increased flow in terms of, if I'm menstruating for 3-4 days before, some will say they have it for 5-6 days. Some with spots in between. And you know, for some people, they may experience headaches. It comes and go, but it's not something that is so serious that you won't be able to do anything. And you know, of recent, I've had people call me to say they're on implants and they're having this urge to eat. That's
a good appetite. Is that a good appetite?
Well, I told them, so you know, for some people,
different strokes for
different folks. So these are some of the likely things you may experience with this method.
Okay. What is the best type of contraceptive for a nursing mother?
Well, like I said, health professionals do not recommend any type of contraceptive for you. So as a breastfeeding mother, there are very many methods you can use, so you don't need to fear. Most of them you can start to use once your baby is 6 weeks old. Then for a few, 1 or 2, your baby needs to be at least 6 months old. So all you need to do is to walk into your family planning clinic once your baby is 6 weeks. And there's even one of the methods you can adopt 48 hours after delivery. So we've got you covered. You only need to visit your
48 hours after.
Yes,
what's the rush? 48 hours after the body is still
yes, you know, for some people,
you just have to slow down.
No, the essence of the postpartum IUD now, the Lydia postpartum IUD, is the fact that for some women, you know,
the convenience,
going back to the clinic to do it. Yes. Then for some women, they'll tell you that, oh, I don't want the doctor going near that place again. But a situation whereby you just put to bed before you leave, they still fresh, the doctor can just insert for you and you go back home. And you know, somebody was saying that the men also, yesterday were discussing that the men, because we had a woman call that she just put to bed and the husband is like, so, you know, the doctor was like, men, you guys should calm down now. So for some men, they've calmed down during the 9 month period. Once the wife gets back home, holiday is over. So for those people, you can actually go for the postpartum IUD.
Okay, how long does the prolonged fiesta work? Who will help us?
Okay, as long as you want it to work. As long as the number of time you as a guy will normally go for. For example,
what's the expiration period if you're using a prolong?
No, I can't say.
That's the question. The viewer wants to know.
Okay,
how long does the prolong
last? So I'm going to say, if you are a 10 minutes, 15 minutes person, the prolong can take you double.
Okay.
Yes, because basically the way it works is the way it works is to relax, makes it relax, you know, delay the ejaculation so that you enjoy yourself. So like I said, it can take you the double of your normal time.
All right. Is it okay to breastfeed and not see your monthly period?
Yes, thank you very much. That is very, very okay. And that's what we refer to as lactational amenorrhea. So it is normal for breastfeeding women not to see their period. Okay. And usually, especially for women who are breastfeeding exclusively, you may not see your period. But that doesn't mean you cannot get pregnant at that time. Okay. So because a lot of women assume that since I'm not menstruating, there's no way I can get pregnant. You can get pregnant, so get yourself protected. But even if you are not seeing your menses during breastfeeding, it is perfectly normal.
All right, let's take one more question before we go on break. Please, can you give the lady that just had intercourse laxative to prevent her from getting pregnant?
No.
Those are one of the practices that are very, very wrong.
Common in Nigeria.
It's common in Nigeria, yes. It's common and is wrong. I'll say this. Number one, laxatives go into your stomach. What you've done, this
laxative goes into your stomach, okay?
Goes through your intestines and finally comes down
and you excrete it.
But the spermatozoa goes into the womb, into
maybe
the
we
uterus.
need the body chart.
So two different channels that these things are going through. So you taking a laxative now as a means of contraception, and I don't even think, you know, on this show we've actually been discussing the different ingredients, components of contraception. So I don't think the ingredient in a laxative is it does not.
There I don't know of any laxative
with hormones in it. So please, for as many that does this, because you hear all sorts of that people use after intercourse, please just go for emergency pill.
Tips.
No, homemade tips, yes. Just go for emergency pill. The post pill is a single tablet that you can use after intercourse and you are safe. But taking on too much, because some of them, by the time they tell you that, by the time I eat this amount of salt or this into water and I drink it, or by the time I take all this what's it,
end
spirit,
up being hypertensive.
yeah. So please, all those things are not good for our system in terms of using it as a contraception. Rather, go to the nearest chemist, pick up an emergency pill in terms of post pill, and you are covered.
Okay, you've heard Lara and the doctor. Laxatives do not serve as a form of or method of contraceptive. The laxative, when you use it, the intake of laxative now will go directly into your tummy, your stomach, and not your reproductive health system. Okay, we've been discussing some of the questions from our toll-free platform. That's DKT's toll-free platform. Usually every week we encourage viewers at home to send your questions to DKT's toll-free platform. That's by typing RHS followed by space followed by your question to 38350 from your phone. It is free of charge, absolutely free of charge, and you get a doctor to call you back immediately after your message drops. You send your question by typing RHS from your mobile phone. Type RHS from your mobile phone followed by space, your question to 38350. We'll take a short break now. When we return, we'll take more questions. Please stay with us. All right, thanks for staying with us. It's still Contraceptive Matters with DKT Nigeria, and DKT Nigeria has been the backbone behind this program. DKT Nigeria is one of the largest and private providers of contraceptives and reproductive health products in the country, and we try as much as possible to encourage youth, women, the family to embrace healthy lifestyle. When you talk about reproductive health, when you talk about modern child spacing method, thereby reducing maternal mortality rates, thereby giving you an independent and a free life, and thereby also reducing sexually transmitted diseases. All right, we've been discussing the questions from DKT's toll-free short code platform. That's the RHS platform with Dr. Tosin Laleye and Omolara Aluku. So far, so good. We've treated about 15 or 14 questions. We'll quickly try to touch up on the other questions. Okay, does Fiesta and Kiss have side effects?
Well, generally, there are really no side effects with the condoms, except if you are allergic to rubber or latex. Okay. Because the condom doesn't contain anything, basically, no hormones and all of that. So if you are not allergic to rubber or latex, you should be fine. And a way you can know is the usual gloves that doctors use at the hospital is usually made from latex. So if you know you react to gloves, then you may likely also react to the condom. But apart from that, there are really no side effects of the condom. Okay,
let's move to the next one. Please, what are the side effects of post-pill?
Okay, like I said the other time, post-pill is an emergency pill from DKT Nigeria. So basically, some of the things you may experience once you take it in a cycle is the fact that you could have early or delayed or menstrual flow, meaning that it could come earlier or it could be delayed because it's hormonal and you've taken it into the system. That's one. Therefore, some people, they may experience breast tenderness for a day or two after the intake of the post pill. So basically, it shouldn't be more than that. Okay. Then outside of that, some people will say they feel nauseated. For that, we'll tell you not to take it on empty tummy. Try as much as possible to eat before you take it. So basically, those are just the things that you may or may not experience after taking.
There's a follow-up question to that. What if the post pill is making me to add weight? Can I change pills or should I stop using pills at all? Okay,
so basically for that person, I would like to say that our emergency pills are not regular pill. Emergency pill are actually different from the daily pill that you take on a daily basis. Emergency pill are meant for emergency situation that you are not prepared for. You didn't know it was going to happen, it happened, and you want to prevent pregnancy. But for daily pill, they are pills that you take on a daily basis. It's planned, it's purposeful. You've proposed to pick that method as your own method. So basically, you can't use the emergency pill as a daily pill. No. Then, you know, like we were saying the other time, hormonals, for every hormonals, in 2 years that you are taking an hormonal, the average the highest weight you can add is 3 kg. So, you know, for that person now that sent in this question, if you realize that you are adding weight, please, I want to know what kind of lifestyle do you have? And if you feel it is the pill that you are taking that is making you to add weight, please go back to the hospital, see the doctor, and both of you can discuss, and you can be, you know, you can pick up another method out of the different methods that are available.
Okay, as a young lady in a relationship, am I encouraged to adopt any of these contraceptives?
All right, thank you very much. Like we've said several times on this program, contraceptives are actually safe for young and old, if I may put it that way. So as a young lady in a relationship and you're not yet ready to have a baby, I'm presuming you are not married, I don't know how young you are. Well, if you know you cannot abstain, then you can adopt any method of contraceptive. It's totally safe for young people.
All right, it's still Contraceptive Matters with DKT Nigeria, and so far so good. We've been treating inquiries from DKT's toll-free short code. That's RHS, the RHS platform. I want you to know that you can also log on to www.onionbanana.com for more information about any method you feel like getting information about. Log on to www.onionbanana.com. or send your question to DKT's toll-free short code by typing RHS followed by space followed by question and send it to 38350. 38350. Type your question from your phone, or you do that by spacing, by typing RHS followed by space followed by your question to 38350. Viewers at home can share their thoughts with us. You can call 0908-729-6673. Call 0908-729-6673 to contribute on the show. Okay, what are the drugs we can use in order to perform very well during sexual intercourse? Is there anything like that, Lara?
Okay, basically for that kind of a person, because some of these drugs, they are actually sexual enhancing drugs, but for us at DKT, I will advise this person to try the Fiesta Prolong. You know, because, you know, some of these methods, by the time you start using them and you get used to it, you won't be able to do without it again. So, and even if it's giving you so much concern, please see your doctor. But you can try the Fiesta Prolong. Is a form of condoms that helps delay, you know, the excitement that makes you come early. It helps delay ejaculation so that you can enjoy yourself more.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. Okay, we don't have a call yet. Okay, please, is the tablets of family planning, is it after eating or before eating that you can use it? Can you use a family planning method, the tablet, before eating or after eating? And can I use blood tonic
Okay.
That's
Thank you.
3-1.
Okay. Yeah, that's the daily pill now. That's talking about the Levofem. We usually advise that you take it after your meal. And remember, we always say that you should try to take it around the same time every day for maximum effectivity. And the other part of the question asks,
can I use blood tonic?
Yeah, you know, we usually tell you that each sachet contains 28 tablets. You have 21 active tablets, and the last 7 tablets are actually, well, not tonic now, in that it's not liquid, but they are ferrous tablets that are also supposed to help boost your blood production. So if you are taking the tablet, you don't need additional tonic. That has been taken care of.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Hello, are you still there? Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Contraceptive Matters. Hello? Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Can you please speak up a bit? We cannot hear what you're saying.
Yes, I want to ask about the family plan. I want to ask about family plan.
Okay. What is your exact question? Is that all?
My name is Moses.
Hello? You want to ask about the fact... Your name is Moses. Hello, Moses.
It needs to turn down the volume.
Please lower the volume of your TV set.
Hello, my question is that one of the people that work Monday.
Hello, Moses. Lower the volume of your TV set. You cannot do 2 things at a time. I'm afraid we have to let you go. Okay, please, the rule of this show is lower the volume of your TV set. Lower the volume of your TV set. That is key. By doing that, we can hear one another. Okay. What can be the cause of spotting after implanting Jadel?
Okay. While we're one of the likely side effects, one of the likely things you may or may not experience while on implants, that person is on Jadel, is actually that spotting. Some people no bleed, you won't menstruate. Some people they have a longer bleed. For some people, is spotting. So basically, is the period that your system is getting adjusted to that particular method. Once your system accommodates it very well, you realize that your system will regularize back and you are fine.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? Hello? Oh, we lost that call. Please call 0908-729-6673. 0908-729-6673 to share your thoughts on the show. Please lower the volume of your TV set before calling and gather your thoughts as well. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Hello? Wow. It seems we are having network issues in the studio. Call 0908-729-6673. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. We can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay. What's your name?
Hello?
What's your name?
My name is Peter, Mr. Peter.
Okay, Mr. Peter, welcome to the show. What's your question?
My question is this condom is okay for a married woman?
Okay, is that all, Mr. Peter?
Yes, no, we have two but don't want to see.
Mr. Peter.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Just go ahead with your question. We can't hear you.
Hello?
Mr. Peter. Please call back, Mr.
Okay.
Peter.
So basically, he asked 2 questions there.
Okay,
he said,
but
what condom is good for married
hello,
people?
good. Okay, Lara, please hold yourself. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
This is Dr.
Opeyemi, where are you calling from, Opeyemi?
I'm coming from Mowe.
Mowe. What's your question, Opeyemi? Thanks for calling.
I want to ask you this
Please
question.
lower the volume of your TV set.
Okay.
You can talk through your phone.
Hello.
Opeyemi, go ahead.
So I want to ask the question. The question goes like this. I want to be, when I got married, I do enjoy sex. What do you want me to do? Please answer my question.
Since you got married, we didn't hear you.
Yes,
What happened after you got married?
Okay, she said she doesn't enjoy.
I didn't enjoy sex. I didn't normally enjoy sex.
Okay, is it that you experience pain? Do you experience pain?
Is that?
Do you experience pain during sex?
Do you experience pain during intercourse?
Yes, seriously. Really.
Okay.
Okay, is that all, Opeyemi?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Opeyemi. Okay, quickly, I think you have to respond to Opeyemi's
Okay,
question and
Okay,
Peter's
so
question.
Mr. Peter's question, there are different variants.
He wants
of,
to know if...
Yes, there are different variants of Fiesta condoms that you can actually use as the man of the house. You can pick any of the variant from the ultra thin to the prolonged to the original black to the 3-in-1 to the dotted to the rib. Then talking about they have 2 kids, they want to do family planning. Yes, you can actually plan, but please go and see your doctor. You and your wife go together, see your doctor, let your wife discuss with the doctor what the kind of method she would like to adopt, and the doctor can now educate better in terms of knowing her history. So basically, it's a simple thing.
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
You respond to Opeyemi's
Opeyemi,
message.
yeah, what she has talked about, quite a number of women experience it, but I cannot do much for you from here. You will need to see your gynecologist. Some women experience pain, which is what we call dyspareunia, during sexual intercourse. Sexual intercourse should not be painful. So if you're experiencing pain, something is not right. So I will advise that you see a doctor. Is either something is definitely not right and it needs to be looked into, because the truth is, if you keep experiencing pain, like she said, you will not enjoy it and you may not even want to do it at all. So please see your doctor.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Please lower the volume of your TV set.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Aino.
Your name is Aino. Aino, thanks for calling. Where are you calling from?
What's my doctor?
Oh, how is the Rock City this afternoon?
Fine.
Okay, what's your question, Aino?
Okay. My question is, I took the gloves.
You did what?
I took the narcotic.
Okay.
I have to say that also I took the narcotic. And since last month I have a heavy flow. And since then I've not seen my menstrual period.
Okay, Lara.
Okay. So the drug you took, is it an emergency drug, please? Is it an emergency pill?
Yes.
It's an emergency pill. Okay. So after you've taken it, you had heavy bleed,
and ever since then
you've not seen your cycle. Okay. Like how many? How long ago?
How long ago? I know.
Ma?
How long ago?
That was last month.
Last month. Okay. So
when
you've not.
Last month.
You said what, ma?
When last month? When? When last month? Was it half of the month? Towards the end of the month?
Half of the month.
Half
That
of
was
the
when I
month.
did.
Okay. So she can see. Hold on.
Please quickly
Because
respond to that.
basically, you know, like we're talking
Thanks
about
for calling,
emergency pill. Like we're talking about emergency pill. That once you take it, there is a likelihood of change in your menstrual cycle. So that could be it. So I would advise her not to calm down a bit. Let's see this month towards early next month. If it's still repeating, yes, because she said she took it half of the month.
Okay.
So
and at least she has bled once
after she took it. So she still needs to see the next cycle before she starts getting afraid. So if after this month now she didn't see any, then she can go see her doctor.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. What's your name?
Hello.
Hello, can you please speak up? You are not audible. I'm afraid we have to let you go.
Sorry, in addition to I know, we need to know how many times she took that drug.
Okay.
Because yes, because you know, when you take emergency pill regularly, it disorganizes the cycle. So if she has not even if you take once, you have a rearrangement. So if you are taking it 2 or 3 times, then you have you have more. So it depends on also the frequency of the time of the frequency at which she has taken that emergency pill.
And then we also don't know how regular her menstruation
Was before
the
she took
intake.
it. Yes.
Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yes, ma'am. This is Oluwaseun on the line.
Can you please speak up?
This is Oluwaseun on the line.
Okay.
Oluwaseun, we can hardly hear you. Can you please speak up? Did you just wake up? Oluwaseun, I'm afraid we have to let you go. I don't know if we can still entertain just one more call before we end the show. Hello, good afternoon. Oh, okay. Hello, good afternoon. This is who? Oh, I know. Thanks for calling back. Lower the volume of your TV set.
Okay.
Okay, how many times did you take the emergency drug?
Just once. I took it once.
You took it.
Okay,
Okay, and was your menstruation regular before you took it?
Yeah, it was coming regularly.
Okay.
Okay.
So and you said you've menstruated after taking it.
Yes, I've
Okay, so let's just calm down. I know. Let's see the next month. Let's see your flow. I believe by next month it's going to come back because you took it one way or the other is hormonal and it affects one way. It changes what you have in your system before. So just calm down. The next month, let's see how it goes.
all right. I know. Thanks for calling back. I'm afraid that's our last call for today. And thank you so much, Okpeyemi. Thanks so much for calling, Peter. I know, and so many other people that tried to call. So you can send your question to DKT's toll-free short code. DKT's toll-free short code. That's by typing RHS from your phone, space, followed by your question. Send it to 38350. Type RHS space, followed by your question, and send it to 38350. It's actually free of charge. And you get a doctor to call you back immediately. So thank you so much, Dr. Tosin Laleye. I'm afraid this is the last edition this month. Thank you so much. This year, I'm so sorry, the year is winding down already. By tomorrow, thank you so much, Omolara Luko. Thanks so much for sharing your expertise at all times.
Thank you.
Okay, this is where we say thank you for this year. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we are so grateful. We are so grateful for your call, for your thoughts, for all your questions, and I wish you a FP assured year. That's 2018. Make sure you plan for 2018. Make sure you plan and plan and plan. Whether it's FP, whether it's family planning, plan ahead in 2018. I'm Olasunbo Molupe. Bye-bye.